Hey everybody, this is Brian with CoughDrop. I want to show you a new project we've been working on. We've been building some new tools to enable head and eye gaze tracking on any device with a camera. What that means is that any program can implement head tracking and limited eye gaze without specialized hardware. So I'll show you first here in CoughSpeak, the AAC teleconferencing tool that we've built, and then after that I'll show you in CoughDrop. So you can come in and you can configure whether you want to track head tracking or eye gaze tracking. Once you've done that, there's a couple options in CoughSpeak for sensitivity and how long to dwell on targets. Once you've got that set up, then it will go ahead and jump into the calibration tool. Just really quickly calibrates. It does it every time just to make sure that you have good head position before using the tool. Once things are calibrated, it's easy to just tilt your head to select any of the targets that are available. And again, you can change the sensitivity to decide how much head movement is required in order to select the targets.
Hungry, thirsty.
Camera-based eye gaze tracking is also an option. Now keep in mind, this isn't going to be as high quality as what you would get with a hardware-based eye tracker, but it will do in a pinch. And with something like CoughSpeak, where we've got a maximum of 8 targets that we're targeting, it's actually good enough to be able to use, as long as the communicator's head isn't moving too much.
Hi. Goodbye.
Now, because we've built these as an open source library, they can run in CoughSpeak and they can also run in CoughDrop or any other tool that wants to use them. There are actually 2 different libraries, one for websites, so any website can use a camera-based tracker, and then one that uses the native face tracking that's available as part of the iPad Pro devices and also a lot of Android devices. So CoughDrop, when it's installed as an app, can use either one. These libraries allow us to use different selection techniques. So we can have button-based activation, dwell-based activation, or even expression-based for something like raising your eyebrows, smiling, or opening your mouth. Since it'll work on anything, whether it's a web browser or an iPad or an Android tablet, we want to get it out there so people can use it for evaluations and trials at the very least, but we also believe that it can provide value for specific users as well. We'll be continuing to add additional alternative access methods in the future for things like joysticks and keyboards and hand position pointing even, but you can start using what's there today. At CoughDrop, our goal is to help as many communicators as we can. We're not interested in anything exclusive, and so all of the tools that you've seen here are actually available open source, so other developers can introduce them into their apps and programs as well. In fact, we'd encourage you to ask other AAC developers to look at the source code as well, so they can see the features and see how they could build them into their own systems.